First of all, before anybody sues me, this is perfectly legal. I'm not going to blow up my house. I'm not going to blow up anybody else's houses. I'm not going to blow up anything. It's just an interesting fact based video. Also, I want to thank you guys for all of those views and those likes on my last video. I was completely and totally surprised when I opened up the YouTube app. I mean, not app, but website, and looked to see how many views my video had gotten, expecting it to be like, 5 or 2 or whatever, and finding out that I had like 117 on them, which totally freaked me out in a very good way. So thank you guys, and I think you guys really love NASA-based stuff. So I mean, you can tell me in the comments if you want more Python stuff, and if you do, I can just go ahead and do that. Or if you guys want more NASA, or maybe just a little bit of both. I'll make sure to look at you guys' comments and just see what you want. So, how to make rocket fuel at home? Huh? It might seem impossible since NASA has done a lot of stuff with the rocket fuel and developed it for many, many, many years. And it is semi impossible, but it's also sort of possible. You guys will get what I mean. So, how does NASA make rocket fuel? Well, what they do is they take liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen and add it together, and whenever they do that, kaboom. Lots of kaboom. Anyway, where else can you find hydrogen and oxygen? Well, you can find that in water, since it is literally H2O, dihydrogen monoxide. And where can you find water? Well, most of it on Earth. However, Artemis thinks that we could also find some of that on the moon. So what they're going to do is they're going to take water ice that they find in craters, melt it, and then use a whole bunch of experiments and stuff in order to turn it into not only breathable oxygen, but also hydrogen and oxygen rocket fuel. But how do you separate the stuff? Well, you add electricity to the water, causing it to break down it in a form of experiment called electrolysis. And I'll actually test that out and see whether this works or not. And I'll also tell you guys how exactly electrolysis works. You can see I've got an interesting setup right here of snap circuits. Basically, this is electrical toy stuff. And all these batteries total to 27 volts of electricity. Not that much. So let's see if we can actually make rocket fuel out of just doing this. So let's get down here. Look at the red wire. So as soon as I connect, you can see some bubbles start appearing. Just so you know, if you're hearing any meowing, that's from my cat Daniel. Then as soon as you turn it off, bye-bye bubbles. So if you want to see the full video, make sure to check out the link in the comments below. So what exactly happened right there? Well, as I told you about, we have water which has hydrogen and oxygen in it. And then it encounters electricity. And this causes the bonds and the molecules to fade away. Sort of like rips them apart with that huge jolt of electricity, and that causes all of these atoms to start bouncing around and get separated from each other. And that's pretty much how it works. I mean, I could just talk about anodes and cathodes and all of that kind of complicated stuff, but I think I'll just leave it at that. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a nice comment in the comment section about what you want to learn about next. Bye-bye.